And Prince Harry cut a lonely figure as he made yet another solo appearance on Monday, this time giggling away with female fans at the US military's Warrior Games in San Diego, while leaving Meghan behind in Montecito. So,
royal shockwaves are rippling through Britain tonight because Angela Levin, one of the most outspoken and respected royal experts, has just gone on record with a demand that's sending tremors through the monarchy. She's calling for King Charles to take the unprecedented step of removing Prince Harry from the line of succession. Yes, you heard that right. The Duke of Sussex, who, despite all the drama, remains technically fifth in line to the throne, now finds himself at the centre of a fierce debate. One of the monarchy's most passionate defenders is saying, enough is enough, the time for patience is over. So what's really behind this bombshell? Why is Angela Levin, who's spent years chronicling the royal family, suddenly drawing a line in the sand?
The privacy princess seems to finally be taking her title seriously this year as she abandoned Harry during his memoirs, media rounds, his High Court appearances and even his own father's coronation. And Harry's wife isn't the only one keeping him at arm's length, with King Charles reported to be sad, bewildered and increasingly frustrated by his tearaway son's destructive behaviour, while the Duke will not be invited to King Charles's birthday parade this weekend. So, Angela, this is going to be the first time that Harry has been banished from this event. That seems like quite a big deal. But do you get the sense that the King is still not taking a tough enough line?
Well, I think he has to tread very carefully. Firstly, for himself, because he is a monarch and he is a father. And it's very hard to take your love of a child, even if you feel that you absolutely hate what they're doing. But I think, and I actually hope, that he will take action now after the court case, because I was incandescent when I heard that Harry had said that the United Kingdom now, because of the press and because of the government, was on rock bottom. Yeah. I thought, how dare you say that about my country? And
it's the lowest of the low.
It is the lowest of the low.
It also shows that he doesn't give a damn about royal protocol. And also, can I just say, he doesn't give a damn about democracy, does he, Angela Levin? Because this is a man that doesn't believe in the First Amendment in the US, and he clearly doesn't believe in the British public's right to vote for a government.
He won't believe in anything Meghan tells him not to believe. I don't think we really know underneath there what he feels.
Well, he claims to be anti-Brexit now, though, doesn't he?
Well, he just keeps changing his mind because he's just following what he's told to do. But I think that King Charles has been able to hold the nastiness that his son has thrown at him because it's just him. You know, it's been awful for him about Camilla and his William and all those, but he's been able to hold it. But I'm sure that he won't allow Harry to carry on like that.
Angela Levin, whose royal biographies have given her rare insight into the family's inner workings, didn't mince her words in a new interview. She claims Harry's relentless public attacks, from his explosive memoir Spare to the headline-grabbing Netflix series, have crossed a line that can't be uncrossed. According to Levin, these aren't just personal grievances. They're calculated moves that have caused real lasting harm. For Levin, this isn't just another chapter in royal drama. She believes it's real damage. Damage to the family's unity, to the monarchy's reputation, and to the very institution of the crown itself. The wounds, she says, are deep and not easily healed. And get this, her exact words were, "You can't have one foot in and one foot out while setting fire to the family behind you." It's a powerful image, and it's clear she thinks Harry's actions have gone far beyond what any royal should be allowed to do. Ouch, that's not just a slap on the wrist. That's a royal smackdown, a public call for accountability at the highest level. So let's break it down. Despite moving to California, stepping back from royal duties and publicly distancing himself from the family, Harry's name is still right there in the official line of succession. It's a fact that many find hard to reconcile with his current lifestyle and outspoken criticism of the monarchy. He's not just some distant cousin or minor royal, he's fifth in line. That means if something, heaven forbid, happened to the top four, Harry could technically become king. It's a scenario that, while unlikely, is not impossible, and it's fueling this heated debate.
On the country, you can't be part of the royal family and hate the country. You just can't. And I think that that's quite enough to remove any him on the line of succession. just out.
Well,
he
I think
can't
so.
have that. He's fifth. If, God forbid, something happens to him and there's William, he's too close, we have to get him off. It's a bit pointless taking away him, you know, the Duke of Sussex, because he'll still be Prince. You can't away Prince.
And
if
Meghan
he's
just
Prince,
becomes Princess.
and Meghan becomes Princess,
Which
they
is the
want
truth.
that, yes. But I think that he can't be in the line. He just can't be. I mean, it would... And I think even before it makes an effect on the king, that he has a son who has no manners whatsoever, who hates the country he's in and doesn't care a hoot about his father. No respect whatsoever.
Well, it's interesting. I was just looking at those pictures earlier of the coronation, and Charles and the royals apparently found it quite hilarious that Harry was banished to the third row, and actually the plume of Princess Anne's hat covered his face, and they found that very funny. And that is funny, because Harry would have felt furious about that, but it's still not enough, is it? It's quite a small fry punishment. I mean, actually, personally, I believe that they should have it all stripped, and also their children should have their titles stripped too, because
absolutely.
it's a joke that they're raising two kids in California, bringing them up, by the way, to despise the royal family, yet they're still prince and princess.
Yes, I mean, they don't know them, they haven't been over here in things that they can remember. I know it's ludicrous that they've got royal names, but I think that the thing I really hate about it is that he's got no respect for anybody now. Except Meghan, and the rest of us, he doesn't care.
But what's going on there? But
the more Charles takes a step forward and says no, and the more William is upset, the harder he'll go, because he's in that room where he wants to make more. If they tell him off, he's going to be naughtier than ever.
Levin and plenty of royal watchers are asking the tough questions. How is that possible? After everything, the interviews, the headlines, the tell-alls, the public criticism, should Harry really hold that kind of royal power, even if it's just on paper? Is it fair to the monarchy or to the British people? Or is King Charles risking the future of the monarchy by keeping things as they are? Is he sending the wrong message about loyalty, duty, and the consequences of breaking royal trust? Look, it's a tough call. The monarchy is built on tradition, on rules that have lasted for centuries. Changing the line of succession isn't something that happens lightly. It's a move that would echo through history. On one hand, royal traditions are like stone, slow to change, centuries old and not easily shaken. The line of succession is a sacred list guarded by law and custom.
He was a schoolboy in Eton.
Well, he's still acting like a child, isn't he?
If you tell him not to do something, he does it more.
And it's everyone else's fault. It's the media's fault. It's the media's fault that he takes drugs. It's the media's fault that he cheated or on his girlfriends, was a playboy prince, whatever. I mean, you know.
He doesn't take any responsibility. He thinks it's for everybody else. We saw that in court. When call the journalists, get them to find out, and he's attacking them. Nonsense.
Angela, I just want to talk about the Meghan disappearing act, though.
Yes.
There's obviously something very strategic behind this.
Yes, she's good at that. She's
So
very,
what's going
very
on?
good at that. I think she's cutting the chain one by one, so it doesn't look too much in one go. I think she doesn't want to just send him the engagement, the wedding ring in an envelope like she did with her first husband. I think she's doing it slowly, and she's making him now impossible to live with. And I think that if it happens, she's got the mental health, she's got him talking about the killing 25 people in Afghanistan, and therefore it puts him very vulnerable for people to attack him. That's his own fault. The drugs he's taken, will she say he can't be in charge of the children because he's mentally disturbed? And she's got her mother now living with them. I don't know if it's all the time, but it's certainly a lot. And she can be a witness. And I'm terrified that that's what he's going to do, and she's going to do, and suddenly, boom, out. It will be a sudden thing, but he's in such a terrible state. He's so negative. He's going backwards. He's looking at things that 30 years ago. Of course it was awful about his mother, but you can't keep on and on and on and on and on. You have to move forward. Can't excuse it. And she's going forward with a new agent and golden dresses and all that. And she won't join in. She's not there to support him. And I think that is a big sign, because the things that he's gone through with the Queen's death and his grandfather's death and the coronation all on his own, and he's got no one there to be with him.
And he's unravelling, and she should be supporting him, Angela Levin, Harry's biographer.
On the other, Angela Levin says it's time for Charles to be bold, to protect the crown, and to send a message that loyalty still matters. She argues that decisive action now could prevent even greater turmoil in the future. So here's what I want to know. What do you think? Is it time for a modern monarchy to make a modern decision, or should tradition always win out, no matter the cost? Should King Charles officially remove Harry from the line of succession, or is there still a chance for peace and reconciliation in the royal family? Can bridges be rebuilt, or have they been burned for good? Is Angela Levin calling it straight, bravely voicing what many are thinking but few dare to say? Or is she just stirring the pot, adding fuel to the fire of royal controversy? Let's get this debate rolling. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more royal bombshells, expert takes and the stories you won't hear on mainstream TV. Your voice matters in this conversation and we want to hear from you. Stay informed, stay bold and long live the truth. The royal story is far from over and together we'll be here to watch it unfold.